Member of the public, Stan, you got anything you want to talk to us about? Okay. You got the information because Woods, Lands, and Lakes was going to come to our meeting?
Well, they were going to come today, and then the lady that was going to be with me as we made the presentation had a conflict, and apparently that got resolved for today, but I didn't know quick enough, and so that's going to be next time that I'll make the presentation, because now she's got a conflict in and can't come. This lady is a gal by the name of Leslie Raymer, and she is a consultant to Woodland and Lakes to help us find grant money. And what we want to present to the commissioners, however, simply has to do with what our overall goals are now under the present funding and where we're going. So that'll be next time, and I'll have materials to pass out at that point and so on.
And are you okay with the Whitco meeting,
yeah.
Or do you want to do it the first meeting in October? I'll leave you that choice.
Well, I have no problem with there.
So you'll go on the agenda then at,
sure.
at the Whitco meeting?
Sure.
Okay.
And anything ahead of time, just get it to me by that Thursday, and I'll put it in their packet.
Okay. Yeah, she said she'd mail it to me.
Okay.
So as soon as I have that, I'll make sure you get it.
Thanks, Anna.
Yeah. All right. If no other member of the public has anything to say, we'll move towards the minutes of the August 20th, 2012 meeting. Changes or corrections, I would entertain the motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
No motion.
Second.
Second. All in
Where,
favor?
I have a question.
Yep, go right ahead.
Where are passages located now, Van Buren's? I thought they were in the Limburg.
You know what? They said that. I almost stopped Tom at the time, because he said, at our location on Van Buren, and I'm sitting there going, I don't know that you're on Van Buren Street. Does he mean the Limburg building?
That's why I got to go there. I'm just trying to figure out.
Well, I would go to the Limburg building, because I have no idea. He definitely said Van Buren, and I'm like,
Limburg is on Oak, right?
is on Oak, right, so.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's the only.
Yeah.
But if he said that, well, I guess it's.
They
Yeah.
didn't move into that building down there, did they? Head office? Why would they rent again if
They
don't have
wouldn't,
rent?
with that full Limburg building, I don't know why, unless they needed a temporary quarters. How soon are they getting, how soon is Eagle Tech taking over the
Soon.
Marshall building? Somebody
They
know?
were kicking them out as of last week.
Yeah,
They
I know.
were moving
They were
last.
moving last.
Yeah.
Well, then, I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer, I'm sorry.
And there was some space over here underneath though where was gonna be the convention thing too.
Okay.
Old furniture,
Maybe.
McGregor place.
Maybe he means Van Buren. I just don't know where it's at. So, Tom, it's somewhere
Okay.
between Van Buren and Oak Street.
Thank you.
Van
I'll
Buren
find
only
it.
runs from 205 to.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Okay. All right. Did I have a second on?
Yes.
Okay. Motion second. All in favor, raise your right hand. All opposed, same sign. On the claims, I do, because I ran home, so I actually do have a
I
report.
didn't get any, so.
Okay. You want these?
I'll depend upon you guys to straighten me out.
Well, they were pretty darn good. I guess the thing that that just kept coming up to me, and I don't want to say it that redundantly, but the sheriff's department continues to buy from Heinen. Have no problem with Heinen public. That's not an issue. The issue is we George and his group worked hard to come up with a program for office supplies through GovPro. And we simply asked our departments to use GovPro, and when they don't, you know, if they go to Office Depot or any other place, we just simply look at why that was. So here's some of the items that were purchased: a dozen legal pads, 2 packs of highlighters, a chair mat, 2 dozen gel pens, fine 2 dozen gel pens that were medium, 3 boxes of 24 AAA batteries, 4 boxes of 24 AA batteries. There was printing done, and we have no problem with printing. That's good. That's fine. A 8-inch pair of straight scissors, a dozen ballpoint pen medium, a dozen ballpoint pen fine. And that was from the jail. Museum bought printing supplies, paper. The highway department bought 3 each new Coat Cannon, $4.10 each, a 6-pack of highlighters, and a box of folders. So those are the things I noticed on the items, I noticed on the invoices from Heinen's, on the items bought from the jail, they showed the quill price in addition to their price. But George reminded me that, well, if they took that price out of the catalog, we get 30% off of that. So I don't know where they came from. So I don't have a particular comment other than to say, are we buying where we're getting the best deal? I'm not sure. Or are we buying where it's appeared to be more convenient? Outside of that, did you see anything, George, that you wanted to question? No, I just didn't have anything else. So, with that, I'd entertain a motion to approve the claims for
So moved.
I'll say.
Motion is second. All in favor, raise your right hand. All opposed, same sign. Next, we've had a request from the South Whitley Cleveland Township Public Library to appoint a new library board member. And Tom, you want to make your report?
Well,
Public that you told me.
yeah, we have been advised, some people from South Whitley, that we don't check into those appointments. I tried to contact individual and hadn't called back. You didn't get a return call on that, so that's the only thing. I just want to know that we did reach out as commissioners to try to contact the individual who had a concern, and hearing nothing from them, and this person has a desire to serve on the board according to the director, I would so move that we appoint Shannon Fortman to the South Whitley Public Library.
Okay, we have a motion to approve Shannon Fortman to the South Whitley Public Library. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor raise your right hand. All opposed, same. Is that?
That's a 4-year term. I'm
This
sorry.
one is your original from the library. These are just copies. Should it be her responsibility to go take her oath of?
Alrighty.
Then would you add that, that's a 4-year term, which is
Oh,
okay
sure.
under the minute, so
Thank you.
thank you.
The items on our miscellaneous list There's two items that I spoke with Jenny about before the meeting. The one is called County Financial Consultant Jeff Peters, and the other is Public Safety Tax Rate 2013 Cadget. Those are two items that I believe are probably more geared towards the council than the commissioners, so I will not discuss those today, and instead we'll let the council deal with those two items. That said, Jen, are you going to talk to us about perf correction?
Yeah.
Is that you? Okay.
Vicki was brought to her attention on a person from Community Corrections that the payroll mistake was when she went to a full-time employee. We didn't mark her to start contributing to perf funds on her behalf. Did she speak with you about that?
Mm-mm.
So there needs to be a payment to perf on behalf of this individual for $814.26. Vicki sent a pay record with it to show you what it was. Paula Warden's aware of it. It looks like it was just for the quarter that it was a mistake on behalf of the payroll department. I think we've had one of these before too, and I'm not sure if it was the same. I think Vicki catches them when they're new hires going through the screens, but it's a different mark when she has to go from a part-time employee to a full-time employee. And I believe that's how it got missed. But she needs an approval or motion from you guys to pay for the quarter on behalf of.
I honestly don't know what I'm looking at there, so I'm not going to try to imply that I do.
Hey Jen,
Essentially, it was just,
would that be something that would, since I'm updating the payroll change notice, when this notice goes through, I could put that perf reminder on there?
From part-time to full-time, I think is what the issue's
Okay.
been.
I'll do that,
Quote me
so
on
that we
that,
can
but
hopefully not have that happen again.
I
I'll just include that with change notice.
excellent.
that it needs to be updated.
So,
But it was a community correction person.
so we aren't talking about additional monies, all we're talking is money that we didn't pay.
Right, we
originally.
should have been paying when she went full-time.
Okay, all right.
But it has to be a motion from you guys to pay one lump sum to the quarter to the employee.
I would make a motion that we pay the $814.26 for the perf fund.
Okay. Have a motion second, further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, raise your right hand. All opposed, same sign.
That's all from me.
Okay, tax sale 2012, no commissioner sale 2013.
I just gave you guys a list of the final
Mhm.
sale that'll be published in the paper. If any of your people out there
Is
have
it my
questions.
imagination or is it a little smaller?
It is smaller.
That's what I
I'm kind of
thought.
glad. And we are not having a commissioner sale in 2013. We'll let it build up for
Yeah.
unsold properties.
Well, you know the ones I see on there, honest to
Same
gosh, they're the
ones.
same ones I've seen for years. You know, I don't know how that works, but same one that you
Well,
see. There's some on there that, you know, any rational person wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole, so I understand. I understand. Okay. Okay, Amy, oh man, how long's that been? Pam?
Yeah,